Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rip, and this is where we're all steel horse cowboys, riding steel horses, or otherwise motorcycles. Now, a lot of you know that I posted an unexpected video last week. It was a memorial to my brother and my dear friend, Phil Miles, who passed away from cancer. And it was my honor and my pleasure to do that. But many people that saw it were wondering where I got the footage from. It was actually from February of 2022, in which I took you to the city of Portsmouth and gave you a little bit of background about that city, because Phil was actually a police officer there, as well as many other members of the Road Dogs Motorcycle Club. So I went and gave you a little bit of history, which is in this particular film clip, and gave a background of Phil, and it was my pleasure to do it. I can't reiterate that enough. So evidently it has disappeared on YouTube, so I'm bringing it back. And for all of you, those that want to see the episode, this is it. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell. And for those of you who are not interested in the city of Portsmouth, and I'm sure there's probably plenty of you, just skip the video up to the 16-minute and 30-second mark, and you'll get all Phil Miles. Love you, Phil. Miss you already. We'll see you on Sunday and Monday.
This is icy, guys. Not gonna lie. If I end up on my ass, you're gonna see it. Alright, we made it out. Let's go to Portsmouth. Alright, folks, this is the USS Albacore, which was built right at the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard, which is just across the water there in Kittery, Maine. I'll get more info on it for you and post it below. But if you come to Portsmouth, if you're from out of town, you can actually go into this submarine. It's a working museum, and see how those sailors fared in the mid-20th century and late 20th century. And from here, I'll be taking you out into Market Square, along the docks, and you can see a little bit of the downtown. Won't be a whole lot, but at least it'll give you a little bit of taste, and then we'll stop by Portsmouth PD.
And for all my UK friends, of course, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, is named for Portsmouth, England, as is a lot of communities in the New England area. In 1623, a fishing settlement was first built at the river's mouth, first called Piscataqua and then Strawberry Bank. You'll hear that later. It became a bustling colonial town. The town incorporated in 1653 and served as the seat of New Hampshire's provincial government until the American Revolution. There's a lot of history here in this little, I call town, they call city. But it's consummate New England. Now, this little city has a working water port, which is on your left here. And that huge pile of white is a huge pile of salt. It's what helps keep our roads clear and free in the freezing temperatures and the snow in the winter, but it also helps to rust our cars as well. The port's run by a good friend of mine by the name of Gino Marconi. And that family has been in Portsmouth for eons.
Alright, we're coming into Market Square. A lot of good boutiques and shops here, and a lot of good places to eat.
Now, we used to say back in the day that Portsmouth was a blue-collar town that had a tourist problem. And now, that's probably flipped around, because they really build themselves as an arts center, progressive. So they would probably say Portsmouth is a tourist town that now has a blue-collar problem. This town has a blue-collar history, has rich history filled with fishermen, filled with men of the sea. It's directly connected to the U.S. Revolution. The next town over in Newcastle housed a fort that the English had. It's still there today, hosted by the Coast Guard, I believe. that stored a great deal of powder, and that powder was taken by the Patriots in the dead of night and stolen up to the northern parts of Durham and stored there, actually near the town, or at the town where I live. And it was later used in the Battle of Bunker Hill. So, coming up on the left here is the John Paul Jones house. You know he's a very famous captain. Many have heard from him. But that's just one of the great historical parts of the city of Portsmouth. Coming up on the left here, this beautiful brick building is actually the old Rockingham County complex. It housed all the county complex administrative businesses. Well before my time, it's always been used for private businesses. Now there's a great restaurant there. This little brick pub on the corner is the Rusty Hammer. If you're ever in Portsmouth, it's a must-see. It's a great little bar. It's only about half the size that it used to be back in the day. And man, was that a rockin' and rollin' place. Go check it out.
We made it off the bike. We are now on Hollow Street. Across the street, it's where the old police department used to be. The guys from Portsmouth can probably better tell you whether this is the actual building or not. It's been so long since I worked here as a rookie that I really don't remember. This is 30 at Hollow Street. But this is where the police department was originally housed. Lisa's general facility. And like I said, I'm sure the Portsmouth guys can correct me if I'm wrong. As a rookie, I did have to bring some prisoners in there when I worked for the state police. It was very interesting. It was pretty interesting having to walk your arrestee up the stairs, especially if they're drunk. All right, as you can see, there's some construction going on around here. And from here, we're going to go down to the location of the new police department. All right, well, guys, I was going to bring you inside and show you, but evidently the city of Portsmouth still requires a mask. You got to have a mask to go inside this police department. God knows why, because there's no state mandate for it. But I won't be able to show you the inside because I know they used to have some pretty interesting displays there of their history. I'm sure if you want to come by and put a mask on, they'll show them to you. There's one particularly interesting artifact that's outside the police department. 9/11. You can see a little bit of the city in the background. It's a gorgeous little waterfront, a channel that goes out into bay waters.
Okay, let's saddle up. See some more of the city. The city of Portsmouth is neighbors to the state of Maine. They're separated by a bridge Specifically, that bridge is the Memorial Bridge, and it's dedicated to all those brave souls who gave up their lives and served in World War I. We used to do that in this country. We used to actually honor our veterans. Looking off to the right here, you can actually see the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard. Now, although it's named the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard, it actually sits within the boundaries of the state of Maine. And there was quite a bit of law, case law, court action, or whatever, to determine its location. Because the state of Maine has taxes, income taxes, and the state of New Hampshire doesn't. In the end, Maine won, and they always tax New Hampshire residents that work in the state of Maine at the shipyard. Now, we actually turned around here, and we're heading into Portsmouth from the state of Maine. And what you're seeing on the right is Portsmouth Harbor, where all the commercial shipping happens. It's actually the little bay that goes into the riverway that the powder I talked about earlier was actually shipped up all the way up into Dover and Durham, New Hampshire. Now, I told you earlier that Portsmouth fancies itself as a very artsy community now. And they actually do have, right up on the right here, a great little repertory theater that puts on some good plays. And all on the right side here is where the docks are and where the harbor is. And it's loaded with pubs, bars, both fancy. And back in the day, there used to be a good blue-collar bar down there. But they've kind of fancied everything up down there. But it's gorgeous. It actually also houses the 3 famous tugs of Portsmouth. This is a gorgeous little spot, people. You really need to come down and visit. As we travel down here on the left, you'll find Prescott Park. It's a public park in which during the summertime they have a lot of live performances, movies, outdoor plays, concerts. It's actually quite nice. And on the right here is something called Strawberry Bank, which represents the historical part of Portsmouth, in which every community house or etc. from the time of the establishment of the city until current times is represented. They do a great candlelight vigil walk in the wintertime, which I highly recommend. As we turn left here onto Pierce Island, which is a separate island off of the city of Portsmouth, you'll see, I don't know if you can see on the left-hand side, but there's commercial lobstermen there. And on the right-hand side is the neighboring community of Newcastle. This particular island houses the public pool, which actually is a pretty good deal. I mean, even if you're not a resident, you can go and swim in this pool for, I think the daily rate is like $1 or $2. It's pretty good. And on the left-hand side up here, we're probably not going to be able to see it that well, but you'll see more of the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard. And it houses the infamous Portsmouth Naval Shipyard Prison, which housed a lot of infamous criminals back in the day until it was closed down. Unfortunately, now it's just sitting there and deteriorating. But if you want to see more of it, Jack Nicholson, I think, along with Randy McQuaid, I can't remember the name of the movie, but they did a segment on the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard, which is worth watching. All right, we're almost to the meeting, people. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching. thanks always for being the subscriber and giving me the time of day. I'll always appreciate it. Okay, so that was just a little bit about Portsmouth. Obviously shot a couple days before the meeting day on the 23rd, so now here we're back onto the 23rd, just heading to the shanty. We're about 2 miles out. I hope that you enjoyed a little bit of history. Obviously, I don't know everything there is to know about that city, but if you get a chance to come visit, please, by all means, come and visit. It's a great place to live. It's a great place to just to experience. So sit back and enjoy. Hopefully this video has been okay. It's kind of a rookie at this. So hopefully you get to know more about our members as we go forward in the future. Snapshot.
Afternoon.
Just so happened to show up, and when I did, we're going to go inside and we'll see everybody. Then we'll see parts of the meeting. This is the shanty. Okay, so we're going to actually go inside here and attend the meeting. And while the business is being conducted, I won't record it, but that will give me an opportunity to introduce you to Phil Miles, which will be our first member spotlight. Remember, in the spotlight. So you get to meet Phil and to hear a little bit about his background and what he currently does. He's a very interesting guy. So enjoy. What's up, guys?
Oh.
Say hello.
Thought I heard something out here. What's up, bud?
What's up, brother?
Living the dream.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Say hi to the fellas.
What's happening?
This is Phil Miles, original member.
Say hi, fellas.
What's up?
So Phil is like retired from Portsmouth Police Department too. How many years did you do?
20 full-time, and I'm on 25 part-time.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Are you still with Lee? You still ride for Lee?
Yep, riding
Nice.
for Lee.
And what do you do here at Seacoast Harley?
I do all the police motorcycles all over the fucking place.
How long have you been doing that?
24 years.
So how many cops do you figure that you trained as motor cops?
About 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's safe to assume everybody knows Phil around here. Yeah. You go in the dealership and you say, "Hey, I'm a friend of Phil's," and they say, "Yeah, so is everybody else."
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, you get nothing.
Yeah, you get nothing. You get paid full price.
Yeah, yeah.
But seriously, Phil's also a Vietnam War veteran, so thank you, Phil. It's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And this is where he does his course. What do they store cars here?
Wow, that's employees.
Those are all employees?
Those are employees, and we have a
holy crap.
We have a boat business across the street, so they store boats.
Nice.
You want to come in the barn and see some of the motorcycles? Sure. These are four training bikes. I'm keeping them for training.
Are you?
Yeah, they run good. They're just
nice. So you'll have trainers again then?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I get done and you get trainers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, I'll let you go. Look at all these bikes.
Yeah, so it's a bunch of storage. I got police bikes here. That's a MBTA Stoughton crash. That's mine. 06 from East Providence, Rhode Island.
Well, that explains the red.
Yeah, 16,000 miles.
Really?
Yeah, nice little bike.
Did you buy it, or is that what you're riding?
I bought it. I'm
Oh, dude, seriously? Nice.
I'm selling it to a buddy of mine.
Yeah?
I got an 03 back there. I'm selling to another friend of mine.
Wow.
And yeah, more MBTA transit. Transit
Duct
bike.
tape fixes all.
Stratum PD, Chelsea, Taunton Trader, that's a trainer bike. What else we got? Seabrook, Foxborough, Lee PD, and some of my other loaner bikes and all.
Nice. Wow. I think I may have been on a couple of those.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is amazing.
My 04 FXRP, my brand new FXRP's back here. You want to see that?
Yeah. Look at that color, huh? That's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's nice, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, we got Exeter and Meredith, somebody else up there. Winter storage. So brand new,
There it is.
brand new 1994 FXRP, 23 miles
Really?
on the original crate.
No shit.
Yeah,
So who's buying that?
that's mine.
That's yours?
That's mine.
Dude, you get hooked up with all the great deals.
That's
Oh my
for-
word.
That's for being here forever.
Right?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
If I try to get a little bit closer to it.
That's what I started out on.
Yeah. Wow. Now the rumor has it that this Lowrider S, they're coming out with a modification where it may have a fairing that looks an awful lot like that on it. Have you heard that?
I haven't, but
Well,
I
they're
could-
announcing on the
I could picture
26th.
it, yeah.
So if there's anything that'll get rid of my,
That thing's a rocket ship.
it's 117.
It flies.
I don't want the one with the fairing. I just want the standard. But
Yeah.
that Lowrider S, man,
Yeah.
just don't let my Orange Crush out there hear that.
Over.
So this is Phil's office, where he does all the magic on the police bikes.
I might ride my bike home tonight.
I need it next week, Monday.
Yeah, I know, it's available.
I was gonna take it home tonight, but then my wife didn't go to work, so I took her car. and I didn't her car. Yeah. And the fucking asshole tail, and the fucking melon, the fucking rock paddles, and stuff.
Sharp looking box.
Seems like it's not.
These new boxes are nice looking, huh?
Yeah, those are.
That top box?
They're made by Whalen.
Yeah, I like it.
I like them because they're pre-built.
Oh, are they?
The Haversfield, that we have to build those.
Yeah.
So these
Yeah, I
are.
know you built ours.
Yeah, these are kind of plug and play. Same money.
Is it really?
Same fucking money. This is going to Claremont, New Hampshire.
Claremont? Have they
Claremont.
ever had bikes?
No. So this guy that I dealt with down in Connecticut, Mark, calls me out of the blue and said, "Hey, I retired and I'm the deputy chief in Claremont."
Really?
On a bike. Oh yeah.
Good for him.
Yep. So we got they
Look,
did,
you got the Hampton PD helmet up there, huh?
did a tuner and pipes.
No way.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Wow. For years going in D.C., there was a Metro PD cop that did every detail there.
Yeah.
We'd always see him. He had like almost straight pipes. He'd taken the baffles out of his PD bike. It was louder than my
You know,
bike.
it's amazing. You go down south, and a lot of guys do. They do tuners, they do pipes,
Right,
they do motor kits.
right.
You know. Yeah, I picked this up this morning. Been sitting for
God.
2 years. I put a battery in it,
Yep.
fired it up, and drove it on the truck.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Purred like a kitten.
And you're going to make that a trainer?
I'll be a trainer. Yeah. Yeah. And that's my new BMW.
So all you guys that give me shit for BMW, this guy's got more BMWs than I do.
I had a lot of BMWs
Yeah.
over the years.
And why is that? Because they're a good bike.
They're a good bike. They're fun.
Damn right.
This was original owner.
Wow.
Got it from the widow. 140,000 miles.
Really?
Yeah. It's completely. They replaced the pipes, but it's completely stock.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Several months, we voted him in, but he hasn't been able to make it. So I just want to welcome the newest member, Bruce Barton. Welcome to the chat, everybody.
Hey, Bruce. Bruce, where do you work at now?
What's that?
Where do you work now?
Warner PD.
So you didn't work there when you first started with us, right? That means you got to start all over again.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait, give it back.
Kim, hurry up.
Stop it.
Oh, all right.
Stop.
Short people in front.
Wait. Is that Andy? Andy, where you going?
Peace, love, and happiness.
I still can't believe he's gone. It's hard to grasp that. We love you, brother. We miss you. And hope you're in God's kingdom.